Hey everyone, it's Audrey from Country Stampers, and today I have a Valentine's card for you using the stamp set Sheltering Trees. It's in our annual catalog, and it has some really great sayings on there, like thinking of you, thankful for you, you warm my heart, friendship is a sheltering tree. We're going to be using the leaves and the little slash right here that is supposed to be like a mound, and then the tree. And then we're also going to be using the saying, you warm my heart, from this stamp set. You're going to need a piece of Very Vanilla, measures 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. A piece of pink Pirouette, cut at 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. And then I'm also using a piece of Crumb Cake, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then I have, on this one, I used the rose red, but today I'm just going to use the same as the background piece here, the pink Pirouette. So I think it would look a little bit better. And on the inside, I'm actually going to change it up from what I did here on this one. So I will show you how to get started. So let me just get this out of my way. We're also going to be using chocolate chip and Whisper White for this project today. So I have my little stamping pad, and I'm just going to bring in my piece of Crumb Cake. And I have my stamp pads, and I want to put my saying on first. So with the craft white, the Whisper White, I'm going to ink this up really good. And I'm just going to eyeball it down on the bottom here. I'm going to move this a little bit closer to me. I don't want it right on the edge, but I want to leave some room on each side. And I'm just going to stamp that. And then I'm going to move my white out of my way. So now I can place my tree where I want to put my tree, now that I have my saying in place. Oops. I guess I had a little bit of ink still left on my thing after I washed that one. So I'm just going to ink this up with the chocolate chip. Real nice. My chocolate chip needs to be re-inked, so I'll probably be doing that tonight. And now I'm just going to eyeball it, leaving some room at the top and a little room below. Give that a nice press. Now, I don't mind that it didn't cover certain areas there. I'm not too worried about those. So now I'm going to try to bind my bigger block, which I already have my leaves on it. And again, with the Whisper White, I am now just going to ink this up really good. Get a nice coating of it on there, because as it dries, it is going to start to lighten up. So, and now I'm just going to eyeball it where I want my leaves to fall, keeping as much of it into the center. And give that a good press. And there's that. And now I'm going to put on the little hill, and I'm going to stamp that in Whisper White as well. Oops, didn't get that centered. I'm inking it up really good. And I'm just going to place it right in the center here. Like that. And now we are all done with stamping. So I'm going to let that dry. Move those out of my way. And now we can go ahead and put our card base together. And all I'm going to do is, where I scored it, you're going to have a mountainside and a valley. I'm going to fold towards my mountainside. And that helps reduce any stress on that seam. I'm going to line up my edges. Use my bone folder to get a nice crisp edge. And then I'm going to take my first mat and I'm going to use some snail adhesive. And this is a perfect card. You know, you can change out the saying and the colors to give to, you know, a friend. I just love this stamp set. Alright, so now this should be almost dry, so I can go ahead and get some snail on here. And this is a quick card. There's, you know, no fancy cutting or anything like that, so it's a nice quick card. You can make it in no time. So now I'm going to do is I'm also going to use the Itty Bitty Heart Punch from the punch set that's in our annual catalog. And I'm going to punch out 2 hearts. And I'm going to just use some glue dots to adhere these down onto the card. Just on the side here. And it does look like I have my saying a little more to the left than I wanted. That's okay. And then I'm going to grab, I didn't do it on my other one. The other one I used some glitter, and I didn't use this. But I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to put 3 little dots in the corner to highlight these. There we go. And now I'm going to grab, if I can remember, here it is, my tree builder punch. Because right here is this cute little bird, and I want that cute little bird for my tree. So I'm just going to grab him. I'm just going to slide this in right on the corner and punch it out. And take another glue dot. And just add him to one of the branches where I think he'll look cute. Right about there. And now the front of my card is done. So on this card here, I'm going to use my banner punch. And I cut me some 1/2-inch strips of the pink and of the crumb cake. And I am just going to layer these together and look at them and see. I am going to do one shorter than the other, so I'm going to just give it a quick little eyeball and punch. I'll do the same thing here. I might leave this one, this color, a little bit longer. Looks about right. And then on the inside here, just because it's already of a light matte color, so you don't really need to add a section in there. But to add, you know, a final touch to it, I'm just going to add these. I'm going to add some snail to the back. And I'm just going to add these up into the corner here. And then I'm just going to add this one right below it. And now you can either write a personal saying, or if you have another stamp set with a saying in it, you can add that right here. You can even punch out a couple of little hearts like I did on the other one and add those inside. And there you go. You have this cute Valentine's card to give out to your husband or to a friend, you know, just to let them know that you're thinking of them. So I hope you enjoyed today's project, and if you would like to order any of the supplies, stop over to my store, and I will have a full project list on my website for you, and the link will be below. So happy crafting, everybody. Bye.